they come that way too these days.
All right, what you got? Showing yet?
Not yet. Still waiting on it to get live here. All
Should be
right.
showing.
We are spinning. We are live. All
All
right.
right.
We're good, DC.
All right. Let me go ahead and get the intro and
Yep.
we'll get going.
Hey, everybody. This is 80s music video and fashion model Lori Tucker, and you are listening to the D&D Dynamite 80s with your awesome hosts, DC and D8.
Live from Nashville, Tennessee, you are listening to the D&D Dynamite 80s podcast with your hosts, DC and DH. So, guys, take it away. Hey, welcome in. Wednesday night show.
Oh, here we go again. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. I'm DH.
Hey, I am DC.
And we're here to take a fantastic look at all things. Everything, whether it's
Everything.
80s, 90s,
Yeah,
whatever
80s,
year, it
90s,
doesn't matter. It's all
2000s. As we
Yes.
go along, we just take care of all of it.
We just keep
I guess.
rolling. DC,
That's
how's
it.
your week been, brother?
Hey, we're closer to being out of school, and the kids are crazy, and teachers are crazy. So it's time to get it to summertime.
Yeah.
So we're
One of
close.
these weeks you're going to learn just to say fine so we can get on to what we're here for, because everybody's wanting ready for the guests to come on, and you're just like, yeah.
Well,
So-
I got to vent to somebody. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Hey,
Yeah,
listen,
so,
I'm excited about this week. I've been
Yeah.
looking forward to this. I mean,
absolutely.
you're talking about a very talented individual.
Oh my gosh,
just-
she's done a lot of hat
Yes.
wearing. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to let you go ahead and do the introductions, and we'll get this
Sure.
one rolling.
Absolutely. We are honored to have Jeanne Hollywood Basone with us tonight. And she has had quite a career
Oh, wow.
background. It's amazing. We're going to talk and touch on some of those things tonight. Hollywood, how are you?
I'm really good, you guys. We did it.
Yes.
Yeah. We finally got the schedule worked out. It was
We
awesome.
did.
Yes.
It's exciting. And I think
Yeah.
we're all in the same town, too, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Nashville?
Nashville?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right outside of Nashville. Yes.
Yeah. Tennessee.
Yeah.
So, see, Friday morning for breakfast, you can just join in DC's band. It's all good.
Are we going to Waffle House?
We are. We'll talk more about that later. But
Perfect.
yes.
That's right. That's right.
Oh.
I've got to start with this one. I know that lots and lots of people ask, but how did you get started in the wrestling deal?
I love that question because I didn't have a wrestling background, and I don't think many youngsters in 1985 did. I mean,
Yeah.
we were watching Wonder Woman, and my grandfather really was watching the wrestling. No, seriously,
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
anything about it. So, I was a phlebotomist, that is someone who draws blood. And
Right.
that was my job. Right out of high school, I was in the medical field. And of course, I knew that my father loved that. That was a quote unquote real job,
Right.
according to him. But I just happened to have this audition. And I wasn't really doing any acting at all, but I had some friends in that business, and they hooked me up with this agency. And long story short, I got a call. I went down to this interview, and it was a cool interview. There was so many women there, different sizes and shapes. Yes, some were actresses. I was not. Yes, there were some models, gymnasts, but I ended up going down. And what's cool about it is they let anyone who wanted to learn or train how to wrestle go to that audition. So Mondo Guerrero was the trainer at that particular training. They needed 12 girls. I just happened to be one of the 12 girls that they kept. We did a pilot, okay? But you had to, to qualify for this position. First of all, you had to you had to learn how to wrestle, but you also didn't need to be afraid either. And the way that I secured my position was the David McLean had said to all of us in the ring, which one, excuse me, not David, Monte Guerrero said, which one of you ladies can ram your head in the turnbuckle and land on your back? Okay, I raised my hand first. That is how I secure my position. You know, you're fearless, especially
Run
when
your
you're
head into the
20.
turnbuckle. That's
Right.
Yeah, who knows what would have happened if it didn't work out that way.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
but that was, that was the way I got in. I learned how to wrestle. I already had a background of being very physical. Lots of boys on my street, so I played sports with them. My dad was my coach in softball, and when your father's the coach, you better be almost
You
the
better be
best
tough.
person on that
Yeah.
team.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that was the other question I was going to ask. You know, what kind of athletic background you had?
Ability.
So
it was always volleyball and softball, and
Gotcha.
I lettered
Yeah.
in high school as
Wow.
well.
Okay. All
Amazing.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick,
So I already had that, but wrestling's a whole different ball game.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Not a ball game, but you know what I'm saying.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Patrick Keegan has joined in and says
Oh,
hello
good. Hi,
and
Patrick.
says hello and happy birthday. So happy birthday, by the way.
My birthday was yesterday. Thank you guys so
well,
much.
happy
Well,
birthday.
Yeah.
happy
Late
belated
birthday.
birthday. DC, please don't
This
sing.
is not a beer. This
Right.
is water.
Yeah.
Okay. It is
Yeah.
not a
Now listen.
Modelo.
Now
It's
listen.
liquid death.
How did we
Mountain
know?
water.
How did we
Okay.
know Hollywood would be drinking liquid death? I mean, that just fits. It's just
That fits.
that's it.
That's
I
appropriate.
know. I'm a bad guy. See what happens? See what happens to the heels.
You've done so many amazing things up to this point in your career. What are some of the highlights for you that kind of stick out for you where you're like, man, I can't believe I really did that?
Well, first of all, going back to the wrestling, but when Netflix did the series Glow, so I don't know if a lot of youngsters know that or not, but if you're watching Netflix and you see something called GLOW and you're seeing these ladies wrestling, they're telling the story about what I did generations ago, in 1986, 87.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what a great, you guys talk about the 80s all the time. That was the best time, I think, in my 20s, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, 20s. Boy, the music was just
Yes.
right there. And I'm still a fan.
Yes.
Huge fan of that era.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I would say being on that show, and then the highlights really for me are going to these wrestling conventions, talking to the fans, meeting the fans, people, it's amazing. So for me, the conventions, I just got back from one last weekend. I was in Illinois. It was called the SICW Fan Fest #4. And just to see those people in that area is amazing. And I always thank them for coming down, because really, without having any of them, we wouldn't be having this conversation. They are
Right.
our greatest, biggest supporters. And so I love meeting them. That's always a highlight for me. Always. And then the other things, meeting this person in that one, and it all goes with it. My book was that was something that I had to do. I figured, I did 4 seasons. I did the pilot. And I thought, well, I would be qualified to write a book, so why not? So we'll talk about me growing up as a kid. I'll do it in 3 parts and make it super easy for everyone. If you want to know how Hollywood grew up in Southern California, part 1's for you. Part 2 is all about, wrestling
sure.
and getting into that. Part 3 is what I did afterwards. So I figured, let's do it in parts, and that way you can pick it up wherever you want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had read where now I think this is correct. You were the only wrestler that was there the whole entire time,
So I did the pilot.
right? In 4 seasons.
And the 4 seasons. That
Yes.
sounds like not the band, the 4 seasons, everybody.
Right.
Now we're really going back.
Right.
All right. All 4 seasons, but also Mountain Fiji was there for 4 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Nanuchka was there for 4 seasons, but I did the pilot and all 4 seasons.
Gotcha. That's where
Right. And then, season 3 and 4, we got new girls. because a lot of the girls in season 1 and 2, wanted to move on. A lot of them were going to be moms, getting
Yeah,
married, having
right.
kids, going on with their life. They were done.
Yeah.
I continued it. I'm like, I like what I do. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I hung in there and stayed.
Wow.
But I liked it. I still love it. And I'm still doing it, you guys. You just won't see
Wow.
Hollywood doing a hurricanrana off the third row. Forget that.
We were
You would
before
never
the
see
show
one of
aired,
us doing that.
we
so.
got on live with you. We were asking, we were wondering if you were still doing that. And
Yeah.
I thought you were.
I am. I do it on a smaller scale.
Right.
I broke my leg in 3 places. And gentlemen, when I did that, I thought, I am never going back to this ever again. I thought, And then 4 months later, after rehabbing my legs back to normal, what did I do? I got back in the ring. But the live matches scared me a lot. I'm like, let's do something that's more, it's interesting when you're doing a match. Whatever you've talked to with the your opponent seems to not always be the same when a live crowd is there.
Yeah.
You're thinking, wait a minute, what? This was not part of the deal.
Right.
Yeah, if someone's shooting, I don't mean shooting like shooting somebody. I just mean how I broke my leg. But yeah, attitudes change. All of a sudden, you're like, where did this wild person come from? But it goes with the territory. And because I've been doing it for so long, I'll see the youngsters, like some women of WoW. I'll watch some of their matches. What would Hollywood have done? You know what I mean? What I noticed was some of them that are brand new in the business, and it just takes time to figure out who the audience is, play with the audience. That's the most important for me. I like telling a story. So I like to involve, you and you. Give me that hat. I'm going to hit her with the hat. Or do you have a belt? Yes, Hollywood, I have a belt. I'll grab their belt gladly. Grab it around someone's neck, throw them into the audience, give their, belt back, obviously. Or if they've got a drink in their hand, back in the day in Glow, they had not water, but they had beers. And I'd grab that out of their hands, I'd drink it, and then I'd throw it on someone's face and give it back. Oh gosh, I was a terror. But I think if I was judging young ladies today, if they were going to be in the ring and I got to be a judge, I know exactly what I would look for. I would look for someone who was like me, somebody who gave not 100%, but someone who gives 110% and really enjoys and loves what they do, because those people, I think, will be in this business for a long time if they love it like that.
Yeah.
And one of the things, Hollywood, I kind of wanted to ask is, it kind of, if you go back to like our days back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s, and just kind of follow it through, the aggressiveness and the complication of the matches has really increased.
Oh yeah.
And to be able to still do that at a high level as you do, your conditioning routine, it must be phenomenal what you go through and put your body through to stay at that peak level, because
oh yeah, for those that are continuing in that peak level, that means they are keeping their bodies in shape, but they're also wrestling. So if you haven't been in the ring for a long time, then you have ring rust. Oh yeah. So the difference. You're kind of shaky over here. You're getting up on, once you see someone like I probably would. It depends if someone's much bigger than me, yeah, I can climb all the way up to that third row, because I know that big person's going to catch me once they're not going to let me. Yeah, but you'll see these people that are younger than me, but are older in this, in this genre. That they are in shape when you watch their matches. You can tell right away. Or when somebody does this, or then I'll be like, "Ooh, that must have hurt." That wasn't supposed to happen. So I critique really hard, and I so much want to go into the matches and do something bad. I do.
Yeah.
I want to get in there, especially when one's talking to the ref. That's my time to beat on somebody else for that person, and then get out, sneak out.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You always will have that in your blood. I think any actor, musician, anybody who performs and loves what they do will always still go, oh, I wish it'd be so fun to be on stage again, or what,
Sure.
Right.
yeah.
And you mentioned ring rust. I mean, that's something DC's fiance says he leaves in the tub all the time. So,
Oh,
it's all
God.
good.
That's a ring.
Right.
Ah,
Well, at my age, I guess it is ring rust.
I guess. Well,
that's
Hollywood,
funny.
one of the
That's
things I
great.
want to ask, and this is just because, individuals that are watching sports, no matter what the sport is,
Yeah.
there comes a certain point where an athlete gets, and you start hearing everybody say, it's kind of past their prime. Maybe they should get
Right.
out. It's kind of
Yeah.
getting sad. As a professional in the business, have you ever come across anyone like that where you're like, I'm such a good friend with this person. I need to have the conversation and tell them it's really kind
Yeah.
of time to step away.
Now, I hope someone does that for me. No, seriously.
Yeah.
I haven't had to have that conversation with anybody. And first of all, you don't want to hurt someone's feeling, but there is a nice way of saying it's time to bow out. It's
Right.
you go, you can retire now. And I will have people occasionally, just fans, Hollywood, how long are you going to keep doing it? But they say it like that. And I'll go, tell my body tells me no way. And your body does not lie to you guys. It always talks to you. It lets you know when you need to drink more water. It tells you when you need to slow down. It tells you when it's time for readers. Your body, you know what I mean? Your body
Sure,
doesn't
sure.
lie.
That's right.
So no, I haven't had to have that conversation, but I'm older than a lot of these people too. I mean, do the math, everybody. I'm not going to tell you what number birthday it was, but I don't feel that age. I'll tell you
No.
that.
Yeah.
I don't feel. I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, I'm not that. I think I'm okay. When I don't want to smack the wall either. I wouldn't want to be 80
Right.
and doing that. Jeez.
But
I promise you, I will not be 80,
Yeah.
but I love it. And it's, I always think this too, when they stop calling you, that's probably a
That's
good
a good-
hint.
Yeah, a good hint.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, listen to that. If they don't want you there, then maybe it's time to do something else. Write a book, perhaps.
Right.
DC,
Right.
DC, we should take that advice. I don't think anybody's calling us anymore.
No, we
Maybe
don't need to write a
we
book.
should just
We don't have
stop.
nothing to write a book about.
You guys got to
But,
keep doing what you're doing. It's okay. Oh, look
Yeah.
who came to visit, Zoe. Can you
Oh, look. Yes.
Zoe
Oh,
Cat.
sneeze?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have 3, and we have saved all 3 of our kitties. Ryan and I have that was Zoe. She's the middle one. Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I love them. I don't have children, but I've been with Ryan Cook, which he is a musician. He played with Ace's band for 8 years before Ace passed. So Ryan was in
Okay.
Ace's band for 8 years, and before Ace, he was in Gene Simmons'
Oh,
band
wow.
as well. Before
Oh.
that's how they met.
Wow.
So anyway, Ryan and I have been together for many years. So these are our kids.
I got
Awesome.
These kitty cats are.
We need to get with Ryan and
Yeah,
have
he'd love
Ryan
to,
come on the
guys.
show.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what?
love
Ryan
to.
would be great on the show.
Yeah.
Does a
Oh,
lot of
man.
these like I do, and I will. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You would have a very
Absolutely.
great
Love to have
conversation.
him on.
Awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
He's coming
Hollywood.
out with a book too.
Oh, that'd be
Awesome.
fantastic.
Yes, I think
Yes.
it should be done by the end of this month, and I know it's going to be well. I think he's calling it Kiss the Cook. Ryan Cook.
Wow, that's
Kiss.
awesome.
That's good.
Kiss the Cook. He's working on that now with his writer. Hi, come here.
That's a cool title.
Yeah, it is. And do you look at her? Oh, she doesn't want to be there.
Nope,
Okay.
no more. Just showed
No,
up.
sorry.
Just did a quick cameo and
Yeah.
out.
She
we
heard
love,
your
we
voice.
love our
and she
animals.
got a
Yeah.
little like, who's in our house?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Now,
Yeah.
Hollywood, I have to ask, with everything you have going, you are a busy individual, and it seems like I don't know how you fit everything in, reading everything that you've done and
Yeah.
continue to do. But if you ever do get downtime, is there anything where you're just like, okay, I'm taking a day and I'm going to do this?
Yes. Yesterday was my birthday. I did nothing. And
That's
I
go.
felt
There you
guilty,
go.
guys.
Right.
I feel so guilty. I am not the type of person that will lay in bed and watch TV. I can't do it. These cats wake me up early. And he's got part-time work at the moment and he's up early. So 7 a.m. I'm up, but I'm old, so I go to bed early because I need my rest. I've learned that. I got to tell you, I have learned that if I am traveling, which I do a lot, almost every other week, and I'm getting up at 3, 4, 5, which I hate to do to get to the airport, but not to get to the airport. I'm not far from the airport. I'm like 20 minutes, but still, I got to get up and be ready, bring my banner. I need my rest. As soon as I get in there, if somebody goes, hey, let's go for a drink. Well, I might be drinking this
Right.
these days, but last night I did not. I drank last night. I enjoyed the birthday.
Well, it was your birthday. You
I
need
had-
There you
to.
go.
I
Absolutely.
did. And I actually I felt good this morning.
See, and now
Yeah.
the best birthday present of all, you're on D&D tonight. I mean,
I know, it's perfect.
it's
No,
yeah.
seriously. This wraps up my birthday. It's still my birthday week. I'm still going to call it
Right.
a birthday
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
takes a week.
You got to have a
Yeah.
birthday week. So,
That's right.
Hollywood, that's going to bring me to the most important question of the night. Now, this one
Mhm.
is very important, okay?
Okay.
So, I'm going to circle back to breakfast from Friday morning. So, on Friday mornings, we
Yeah.
go to the local Waffle House here in Smyrna. By the
Do
way,
you?
y'all come anytime. DC's buying. It's all
Every
good.
week. That's our
Yeah.
Which one you? Well, you'll have
post-conference.
to tell me which one you go to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's where we do our post show at. Okay.
You do not
So-
for real?
We do
No,
every Friday.
no. We just evaluate what we did.
What
Yeah,
we
post
done
show.
and
Post.
discuss.
Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
right.
We talk
Well, it's
about
more
it.
like
then
a
we write it
post-conference.
off. I got
Right,
it.
post-conference.
It's like,
yeah.
well, it's like he's talking about the show and I'm going to eat the breakfast he's buying. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
it's not really an official
Do
meeting.
you wish I knew what they have? I wish they would carry chocolate chip pancakes. They don't do pancakes. They do waffles because it's Waffle House.
Right.
Right.
I like
chocolate-
watching them cook it up and yell it and say
It
the stuff
is.
that they do.
It's
And
amazing.
I've
to
been
do
there many a night after a concert.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Either
Yes.
that late night, you're either there or Crystal. That's, one of
That's
the
right.
two.
There's nothing else open here.
No, that's
That's
it.
right.
You're one of those
No, I
two.
don't. It is. There's no 24/7 anything.
No.
Besides a
No.
gas station.
Right.
I think.
So,
Hey,
so
I
what
think,
we're going to
I
do.
think my Taco Bell over here is pretty late.
Yeah,
There
We do
Everybody-
have
they
some
close
of
for a
those till
couple
I
like
don't
2 or
do
3
that,
in the
but
morning.
boy, I don't know why Ryan likes it. You'll have to ask him, what's your favorite late night? See what he says.
Oh,
We'll
I love it
embarrass
too.
him.
I love Taco Bell.
Yeah, Ryan does too.
Yes.
So what we're going
Boy.
to do,
Uh-huh.
Hollywood, we're going to
Yep.
give you 2 artists, and we're not going to tell you whose artist is who, and you get to choose your favorite, and whoever's artist you choose, the other has to buy breakfast. Now, DC always says I cheated.
By the way, are you
And
up
I'm-
one?
I'm up 2.
You're up 2 on me.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm up 2.
2 guests.
So
Okay.
2, yes. So one of these nights, I'm actually going to cheat. One of these nights, I'm going to cheat, but not tonight. So DC, take it easy. Just take it easy.
I know what you're going to say. I know.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
I'm not going to cheat, so you don't have to take it to the
You've
limit
already-
this time. You
Yeah.
know, and DC, you're going to end up with a heartache tonight. I know,
Oh my
but
God.
I am not Hollywood. I am not cheating, as you can tell. I am not
Yeah,
saying a
you're,
word.
you're one of me. I get you.
I'm just going to sit back and take it easy and let DC
Uh-huh.
tell you who the guest
Right.
is. But DC, I've got a peaceful, easy feeling.
Oh
about
my
it.
God.
Oh gosh, that's awful. That was awful.
That
All
was
right,
pretty
so
good.
Hollywood, we've got Don Henley versus Eddie Money.
Well, Don Henley, of course.
Yeah,
Hollywood, I knew I liked having you
I
on
like
the show.
Eddie Money though.
I do too.
But I mean, I loved Eddie Money. I love 2 Tickets to Paradise. I will
Yes.
play that song. It will never grow old.
No.
That
Yes.
is timeless, right,
Right.
guys?
right.
Because you
Yes.
could be anywhere and it applies to you.
Yes.
True.
Seriously, you were
and,
just driving in your car to Waffle House, man.
Yeah, because DC's mine. It's a 2 ticket
Yes,
to
because
paradise.
DC is mine. I'll do that number one that has everything. It's the
Yes.
egg, bacon,
The all-star
and
breakfast. Yeah.
that's the best one. That's a
So
lot of
all-star.
food.
So
That's a lot.
DC, the Golden Waffle Award is now leaning back in the right direction because I'm
Yeah,
up
he
3
won it
now.
last year,
So
so
we
yeah.
just got to keep
The
up with
golden
that.
waffle.
But
Yeah.
and like I said, Hollywood,
Yep.
it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
We will have you back anytime you want.
Absolutely. Cool.
Now, see, if you'd have said the other person, Eddie Money, I'd had to say, well, it's a pleasure having you on tonight. We got to go. No,
Yeah, we gotta go.
I'm just kidding. But, that's
Hey.
one of the cool things about the 80s. And
Yeah.
we've put a lot of different artists against each other.
Right.
But everybody listened to everything. It wasn't like, you're a metal person or,
Right.
you're
They played
Yeah.
it all on
pop.
the radio.
So,
back in
yeah.
the day.
I grew up listening to all of that anyway. So you think about it. So in California, that's where I was born and raised. It was 93 KHJ. I think that was AM, but they played everything. You guys, they played The Doors.
Yeah.
They played Led Zeppelin. They would play everybody. Probably the Four Seasons. It's in my book. You listen, Carole King, just everyone. It was just a plethora of artists, which is super cool. So I grew up with that music. Of course, once I got into like 6th grade, 7th grade, boy, I saw boys with their peachy folders and Led Zeppelin rocks and AC/DC and Aerosmith. And when I saw Led Zeppelin, I'm like, who's he? And he laughed at me. He goes, who is he? He goes, you don't know who Led Zeppelin, man. I ran out and I have every album. Led Zeppelin was probably, even though it's 70s more, I wish I would have been able to see that band live for me.
Right.
Yes.
So, I'm an old soul that way. So I kind of wish that I would have been born in the 50s, maybe, so that I could have had a chance to possibly see them in the 60s and Jimi Hendrix. Just all of that just takes me back. That's me. And then, of course, the 70s music.
Yes.
Back in the day in California, too, when bands rehearsed, they were able to rehearse outside or in their garage. Some of them they wouldn't even be in the garage. We had people next door. I thought I was listening to the Rolling Stones because they were doing covers. I didn't know that it was just a band in high school that was playing, and they were doing Jumpin' Jack Flash, and I thought they were the Stones. But I'm telling you, that was where my love of live music came right there in the backyard. Looking over the wall.
And there's so many of those super groups. By the way, Patrick said he had to
Van
go,
Halen.
but it said he would
Okay.
definitely chat again soon. But yeah,
Okay, Patrick, feel better. Thank you for being here.
there was so many super groups like you mentioned, Kiss, AC/DC, the Rolling Stones, Van Halen. I mean, there
Van
was
Halen,
just,
for sure.
just so many bands that just
Kiss.
were iconic. Yes. I mean, and
Oh,
Kiss, not
absolutely.
only were they iconic as a band, but then when they did their solo albums,
Right.
and they had the 4 different covers.
The 4 different covers. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Just
liked Ace.
amazing.
Ace was my favorite. And then to be able to meet them in person and watch them
Oh.
play,
Oh, I bet that was
you're just like, wait a second,
amazing.
For Ryan, it's even more of a trip. When you talk to him, he was into it at 6 years old. So he'll be a good interview for you. Oh my gosh, he's very humbled, I have to tell you. But man, I'm pretty sad when Ace passed.
Yes.
Just,
Yes.
Yes.
wow.
And it's kind of, we've got to that age. I mean, Ace passed away, Ozzy's passed away.
Yes.
We're starting to lose some of those
Great.
all these-
key
all these
cores
folks.
of
Yeah.
our youth. Yeah,
I know that.
so it's definitely sad. Hey, Lynn has joined in and said made it, and he wanted to say hello to
Dr.
Hollywood.
Lynn, welcome in, man.
Yeah.
Hi, doctor. How's it going? Welcome.
We will
I
do.
think Kim's out there too. I think there's a Kim Krieger out there, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but maybe. Sometimes people can't get on,
Right.
They don't know how to use these as well as
Right. Neither.
most
Yeah.
of us.
All
Yeah, these are
right.
crazy, huh?
So we might as well do.
It's
I
amazing.
guess,
Yes.
Yeah.
Carrying a computer around in our hands. Who would have ever thought?
I know.
It's
That
unreal.
was not happening in the 80s.
No.
No.
Which
Uh-uh.
I'm
You
going to
had
be
kids
honest
with
with
their
you.
radios, or little
Boom
iPods.
boxes or
Remember
whatever.
those?
I'm glad we
Not
didn't carry these
iPods.
around in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't.
Yes.
Hey, I was
Yeah.
going to the mall
Yeah.
for privacy to talk on the payphone
Yes. You
when
get
I didn't
you,
want my parents to hear what I was saying at
Yeah.
the mall.
you remember
Right.
you wore the beeper and you would get a
Yes,
call.
the
So
pager.
you would drive like 15 miles to find a payphone to call somebody to figure out they were like 2 feet from you when they called and beeped you.
Yes. What were you
Oh.
doing with that beeper? Huh?
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you were doing. I don't know what you were dealing back then.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, my
We
goodness.
might as well do, I guess, Lynn's part of the segment of the show.
Yeah, since he joined in, let's go ahead and do our Laughing with Lynn, our segment
Laughing
there.
with Lynn. So, folks, what we do, Lynn is a great supporter of our show. Great guy. And, yeah, he's a chiropractor in Nebraska. And he checks in with us every week. And
Nice.
is very loyal to the show. And, yeah, so we wanted to dedicate a segment of the show to him. Called Laughing with Lynn. So he sends us an 80s type of joke or dad's joke every week. So
Put on
this
my
one-
glasses for
this
this
is
one.
this is a pretty good one.
Okay.
Madame Tussauds has never completed a figure of Pat Morita as Mr. Miyagi because every time they put the wax on, they have to take the wax off. So there you go.
What a great movie.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, Lynn, another great one, brother.
Oh.
We appreciate
Very
it.
nice.
Yeah, good job, Lynn.
Yes, Lynn, great job. Hey, let's go
Ralph
ahead and get our
Macchio likes
trivia.
that one too.
Right.
Yes.
That's right. Oh, let's go ahead and knock out the trivia, you said?
Yeah, let's do the trivia.
Yeah, we'll get all those things out of the way real quick.
All right, Hollywood, let's see if you know the trivia
yeah, I
from
bet
last
you
week.
will.
Okay, I'll
This
try
is
my
last
best.
week's.
All right, this was last week, so we're going to announce it. Which band had T-shirts with the slogan "Relax" printed in large letters?
You're asking me?
Go ahead.
Relax, don't do it. That band? I don't
Yes,
know.
That's it. That's the right band.
That's
I don't
the-
remember their name. Kaja Gugu or something? I don't know.
You're
Don't
close.
know.
You're close.
Thompson Twins.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
That's it. Ooh,
Yes.
that was a great song.
So
You
there
should have said
go.
Hollywood and
That
had your
turned
name
out to
in
be
it.
a great,
See?
great question.
Oh, we should have gave her that clue, DC. You
That
missed it.
clue.
You
Yes.
missed it,
Your name's
DC.
in it. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. That's
See,
it.
See, DC
Yeah.
doesn't know how to drop clues. I mean,
No,
That's
no.
okay.
You're
Maybe
the
I'll do
expert
better.
at that. You're the expert at that.
That's a good
Okay.
song.
So this week, well, let me back up, Hollywood, and tell you what we do here. We are gonna we pull anybody that gets the trivia question correct, that sends us an email or a text or whatever. We draw their name. I don't know if this is actually a real prize, though. Would you say, DA?
it is
It
not.
may be torture.
Because we've had people say, "Can I just answer and not take the prize?" And we're like,
Right.
well,
But we're gonna have the winner gets to do a special co-host with us on a show.
and
They'll
now
be a
look,
co-host.
did you
That's a
see
good
Hollywood?
idea.
Did you see
Yeah.
Hollywood's expression? Now she understands why people said, "No, thank you. We'll just answer the
Oh.
question."
That's right. Can I leave the prize?
But they might like
How
it.
often
It might-
does that happen?
they might
That
like
people just
that.
leave the prize alone. I'll answer it, but I don't want the prize.
Right,
only in our contest.
right.
Right.
So, all right, here's this week. So, Hollywood, you can guess it, but we won't say if it's right until
Okay.
next week. You got to check in next week to see if it's right.
Wow.
All right. In the
Or Google it.
1980s, in the 1980s, which two formats competed in the videotape wars? So I bet you know that.
I do.
Yep.
I won't say it because then they might hear this.
Okay. Okay.
Right? I do know the formats.
Okay. So there were two formats that battled each other for competition in the 80s.
In the 80s.
Yes. So there you go. That's the question of the week. So
Yes.
Actually, now I have
Yes.
3 answers for all of that. Now, if that means I probably don't know it. I'm
Why-
second guessing myself.
While
That's
you're
a good
debating,
one. And
while
no
you're
looking
debating-
it up, everybody.
Right.
Right,
Yeah,
and
the
that's-
AI thing. Yes.
and
Yeah.
Kim K has
Yes.
joined in and says hi.
Hi,
So,
Kim. Thanks for
hello,
being
Kim.
Hey, appreciate you joining us.
She said, I made it. And DC, could you please stop talking? That's from Kim K.
You're right. I know. Kim would never say that.
Oh, man.
A prankster you are.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah, before we get out
That's a
of here
good
with
question.
you, yeah.
In the 80s, the 2 formats.
Yes.
Are we talking about what we had at our house, in our home?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Music and movies formats?
Was it in
No.
music?
More movies.
More
Just
movies.
Yeah, it
movies.
was
Just
movie.
movies. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The movie
Yeah.
formats. Yeah.
Okay, the movie formats.
Yeah. Exactly.
And one
I
of
think
them is
one-
a fish. One of them is a fish.
What?
One
That's
of
a-
them is a name of
Oh,
a fish.
yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Yes.
It's the little fighting fish that people used to keep in aquariums in there.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay.
Back in the day,
Yes.
they were different
Yes.
colors.
Yes.
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 Do those have a name? I thought they were just called fighter fishes.
They're called whatever this is fish.
Yes. Oh yeah, I know what it is. Yes, it starts with we won't say a P. Is it a P? No.
No, it's
Fishes.
the opposite of an
I know
alpha.
what it is. Yes, I know. Okay, don't say.
Oh, opposite of
So,
alpha.
see, folks, Hollywood is getting you all kinds of hints here. She's just
so
throwing them
you
out
should
there.
be good to go. You should be able to get it.
Fighter fish,
without any
guys. The
problem.
fighter fish.
That's right. That's right.
It's
That's
well.
it.
oh,
Not
so,
the tetras. The
yeah,
tetras
right.
are zero.
Yeah, nope.
You know what the tetras are?
Yes,
The little
I do.
tiny
Yes, the little-
ones.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
had a crab one time, you know, those little crabs.
Mhm.
And one day I looked and the crab wasn't in the tank. I'm like, oh, I'm looking. Is there a shell? Did somebody eat it? I tell you, 1 week later, I'm sitting in the bathtub in the water and I look over and the toilet was next to the tub. Underneath was the crab. I was like, that means he had to come out through that thing, go through carpet, because I think there was carpet back then, through the house, through the hallway, and it scared the shit out of me. I put that little bastard back in there.
That's I think that's a top best story that we've heard. That's
That-
For
that
real.
takes it.
I think
That
I might
does.
have it in this book.
Oh.
I was so scared. I mean, that really truly happened. So that is one thing. If you read this book, you guys, I promise you, I have had one hell of a ride. Because things that happened to me really did. I don't make them up. There's nothing, everything is the way that it happened.
Yeah.
You gotta think
Yeah.
a kid from California, even though mom and dad weren't from there, doesn't matter. You try to get away with everything and you are fearless. I went to jail once, did not tell mom and dad. Oh my God. You should have, oh man, the story in there. And you know what's so funny is when I got out of jail, I was there for 18 hours, which was enough, let me tell you. I had to spend the night there. But when I got out, I remembered everything. I go, I am going to write a book, a story.
Right.
Well, guess what comes out? Orange is the New Black. That is the story.
Right.
And it happened to me way before Orange is the New Black.
Right.
I didn't even do anything wrong, really. I didn't pay my registration. And they said, so registration was due. in California. And they also said, oh, you have a ticket that's at warrant. I said, no, it's not. I did pay it. It's just not through the system yet. I'm sorry, young lady, get out of the car. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Lynn has asked if you will share where he can get a copy of the book at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
was about
either
to say already.
Amazon.com or my Etsy site. And that's just Glow Hollywood merch. Glow, GLOW, Hollywood merch. And then I can sign it for you. So if you go through Etsy, I can autograph. But if you get it from Amazon.com, then you'll just get it from them. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But if you want an
Yeah.
autograph copy,
Get
you
it
can
through
get
the
it from
merchandise
me.
side
Or
of
just
it.
find me. You can find me on just find me on Instagram or Facebook.
That's what my next question was before you get
Yeah,
out of here.
sure.
Where to
Where to
everybody
find
can
me?
follow you.
I'm right here, guys. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm gonna be at
She's-
that Waffle House.
She's going to be at
That's
Waffle
right.
House Friday morning.
for the free breakfast. Yeah.
So if you want to find me, you can go to Instagram, which is official Glow Hollywood. If you're a Facebook fan, it has to be my name, but it has to go Basone, Basone, Jeannie Marie, because Facebook screwed up when I was just Hollywood. But there is one under Hollywood. And then if you like X, it's Glow Hollywood, which
Okay.
is Twitter, right? Like X,
Yeah.
Twitter,
Right. Yes.
X Twitter, yeah.
Yeah.
Glow Hollywood. So, and then you could just, if you can't find it there, just Google Hooray for Hollywood
Right.
book. It'll come right up.
All right. Fantastic.
I got it covered.
Yeah. So what's on the horizon? Some stuff that you're going to be doing.
Going more conventions.
Yeah.
I'll be in New York in November. It's called The Big Event, which is huge.
Okay.
There's another one in Las Vegas in August called CAC, and that is called the Cauliflower Alley Club. They are always giving awards to newcomers, and of course, the oldies that come in. They like to give out certain awards for different men or women. And then the summertime, what am I doing? I'm going to go see some concerts, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't take a vacation, so maybe vacation is coming. But see, Ryan's going to be busy with his band. So he's got his stuff going on. So I got to do my stuff. We have to do things, we have to really plan it.
Make the puzzle fit. Yes.
Yeah, it makes sense. That makes
As
sense.
I get older too, the retiring part that we were talking about earlier sounds good. Traveling, I know it's not as fun anymore, really, especially now. Gas is sky high. Maybe I'll wait till next year. Hell,
Yeah, there you go.
maybe I think we should wait till next year.
Right.
To fly. But I do like traveling. I had a bucket list. I would like to go to Machu Picchu and see that. I had one of them was Istanbul, and my mother would go, "Why do you want to go there?" I don't know. I just see it in the movies, and I want to go. When I went to Istanbul, you guys, I'm telling you, you only when you go through the bazaar area, which is where they're selling everything. When I was in the bazaar, I was like, I've only seen this on like 007, where they're running around.
That's right.
Shooting people.
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean. Yeah, seriously,
That's
just what you see on TV, and then you get there and it's so civilized. It's like there's Uber, there's stuff, there's everything.
Yeah.
Nothing, and I do want to see the pyramids. I know I talk a lot, but I would love to see pyramids. I didn't, not now, but at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Cool. That is cool.
I'm a nerd.
Folks,
and I'm a space nerd too. Oh, space and planets.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely am a nerd for that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's all, but that's what makes you, and that's what makes you unique and special. So that's amazing.
That's it.
I'm just normal. I'm just this normal.
Yeah.
We're all normal. And that is the most important thing, is just to be yourself and really treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yes.
That is how I grew up, right?
That is it.
Amen.
That's what we do.
And
be kind when we can.
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
Some people aren't having good days, and I don't flip people off anymore either. When I was younger in the car, Now, you know what you do now? If you made a mistake, you wave. If
Yes.
you wave, that pisses
It's
them off
okay.
more.
Yes,
I'm like,
it
it's
does.
okay. I'll go sorry. And they're like, because I'm just going, hello.
Right.
Oh, that'll piss people off.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does.
absolutely it does.
If they've done something and they give you that look, just go. Sometimes I do
Okay.
this.
Oh,
Sorry.
I wave
This
and
is another
smile
one.
at them.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wave
Play
and smile.
dumb.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
lot
I've
easier
changed.
to do that.
Yeah. I've changed my ways about that. I wave
Me
and
too.
smile. And man, you're right. They don't like it. They do
They
not
don't.
like that response at all.
Yeah, when you're kind,
In
don't.
that moment, they don't like it.
I have a simple motto in life: the only one that can make my day a bad day is me, and that's not going to
Yeah.
happen. So
That's
Right,
a good
that's
point.
good.
Yeah, that's real
all
good.
good.
This is the reason we were supposed to have, we do this, because look at us, we're all brought up the same. That's good.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's right. That's
Mhm.
exactly
it
right.
is. It's amazing.
Were you guys
Hollywood
born?
kid-
We both born here?
Yes.
Oh.
We were like on opposite ends of the same street.
Yeah,
So,
we're
yeah.
20
Oh.
days. Yeah, we're 20 days apart in age. We've known each other all our lives.
Oh, that's really wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good to have that friendship. I moved
Yes.
here 13 years ago, and I
Well-
love it.
Yeah.
I know I'm one of the ones that moved here, but you know, it's
Listen,
a great place.
Yes.
in Tennessee, we love everybody. If you can put up
That's
with our
right.
weather, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's
you know,
At least you have weather. California,
right?
you know. Plus, I love my hometown. My parents are there. I have a few friends that are still there. Mom and dad, my sisters, nephews. But I don't know if I want to go back. I have a house
Nah.
there, but I don't know if I want to go back there. I like it here. I've made so many great friends.
See, once
Yeah.
you live in
Yeah, it is a
Tennessee,
great place to be.
Tennessee
It
is home. It's nice to visit other places, but it's always
Right.
great
It's
to come
home.
home.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's exactly right.
I agree.
Hollywood, it's been awesome.
Thank you.
We appreciate you being on. I hope that you can stay with us as we close out.
Sure,
Okay.
Why
All
not?
right.
let's do it.
Folks, make sure you get the book, Hooray
Yes.
for Hollywood. And you can get it on her merchandise. Look up her information in the
Etsy.
merchandise.
On Etsy.
Yep, and or on Amazon. So, but get your personalized copy. That's where you need.
Yes.
So, it has been great to meet you, and we hope that you'll come back on at some other point and talk with us again sometime.
That would be fun, guys. That would be
Okay.
good. We'll
All
we'll
right,
catch
so-
up.
Yeah, absolutely. So once again, we appreciate Hollywood being with us, and stick with us, and we'll close it out. DH, go ahead, bud.
Sounds good.
All right,
Go for it.
ladies and gentlemen. First off, Hollywood, I want to offer you either congratulations or condolences because you're now part of the D&D family. So either you're happy,
Yay, that's a good
congratulations. If
thing.
not, condolences, but you're still
Right.
with us. So it's all good. So
It is good. I'm glad.
yes, and thank you
I
for
like being
taking.
part of the family.
Well, you're definitely part of the D&D family, and thank you for joining us tonight. And please come back
you
as
for
many
having me.
times
Yeah,
we will.
it's been
Anytime
fun.
you want to come
Really
back,
has.
you're welcome. You want to
I
I
co-host,
appreciate you guys.
whatever.
That means a lot. Thank you.
What we should do is we should have you co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need
absolutely.
to get you on to co-host some too.
Wait, I
That'll
didn't
be
win
good.
anything yet.
We'll just give you the prize. Yeah.
Yeah,
So there you go.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the prize.
We can't give the
Okay.
prize away, so you got it by vote. You got voted into it. Sorry.
The lady who came on, I thought that was my voice. The woman that was on there that talked about your show.
Oh yes.
Yes.
The
I thought that was me. I'm like,
You're like, how did they do that?
well, just for a second, I heard her voice because right before we started, I know you got to end your show, but right before we started, I did a little promo on Instagram and I thought that was playing for just a second.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't.
Okay. There you
I'm
go.
serious. When you go to IG, you'll see it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Yes, we'll have to check it out. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. And as I end off before I send it over to DC every week, remember, folks, it doesn't cost anything extra to be kind. So always be kind to each other. DC?
Amen, brother. Let's go ahead and get those sponsors in real quick.
Yes, let's do it.
D&D Dynamite 80s would like to thank their sponsors, Hudson's Flags and More, Jackie's Creations on Facebook, PJG Marketing, The Roy Band, Riley Rhodes Art Designs at rileyroads.art on Instagram, Totally Cool 80s, Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids, the Magic Yarn Project, and Hearts for Isabella.
Yes.
Check out all these great folks online.
Yes, check them out, folks. And as
Wonderful
we always,
people.
yes, when we started this thing a little bit over 6 years ago, we said
You
if we ever
believe
got
that,
to the
man?
point, I
6
can't believe
years.
that, man. 6.5
Gee.
years coming up, actually,
Yeah, so yeah.
and you still hadn't sent me a check yet. So
No,
I
you're
don't-
not
I
gonna
don't
get
know,
one.
man. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that one out. But I get breakfast every Friday. Thanks
That's
to
true. You
Hollywood,
get
so it's all
rewarded.
good. So
Yeah.
when we started this, we said if we ever got to the point that we could help out, we wanted to do that. And we have been so fortunate to become associated with 3 organizations. One is the Magic Yarn Project. And what
Mhm.
these folks do is volunteers across the nation. They hand knit headwear like head coverings, superhero princes, and they donate those to children battling cancer. And it makes such a huge difference for those families.
Yes.
So if you're looking for an organization to support thoughts,
The
prayers,
Magic Yarn
monetarily,
Project. Yeah.
please keep them in your mind. Then also Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids, our friend the Vooch, Paul
Paul
Carapotis.
Carapotis, the actor. Yep.
And what they do is when you
He's
donate
writing
money to
children's
the
books on the
organization,
side as he does the
yes,
acting. Yeah.
yes. And what they do is as you donate money, they actually provide books for children who may not be able to afford books. And as educators, we both know how important literacy is at a young age.
Yeah.
So we ask that you keep them in your thoughts as well. And then the third organization is Hearts for Isabella. And we
Isabella.
actually met them through Paul and Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids. Isabella is our sweet angel right there. She was born with a heart issue and succumbed to it.
Yep.
And her family started an organization where they go into the hospitals and help families that are going through these similar situations.
Hearts
we
for
just,
Isabella. Yeah.
yes, we just ask that you keep those 3 organizations in your thoughts, prayers, if monetarily, if you are looking for a place to do that. And we are just so proud to be associated with those organizations and so blessed that they let us be a part of that. So, Hollywood, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Oh,
It has been
you're
an
welcome.
absolute blast. We
I
really
love that you have those organizations as well. It's really super cool. I do a Read Across America to children, and it's something the same where you read to children in school.
Yeah.
That's
And that's once
amazing.
a year.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
That
Yeah,
is good
I
for
mean,
you.
just
Good
little
for you.
stuff. I've done
Sure.
a lot of charity, but
Well,
that one's fun. It's just wonderful to sit there and read the stories
yes.
to the kids.
Well,
They
and
get
it
so
makes
much out of it.
and
It means so much. It
you
does.
donate your time and effort into that,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it makes such a huge difference for
Makes
those kids.
it-
So
yeah,
thank you for that.
absolutely.
You're
Yes.
welcome. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. Next week. Next
gotta
week
do-
we got.
You're not even going to give me a week off.
No. Next week is
Man.
our good friends that are going to be back on the show, the Mostly 80s Band,
Yes.
out
Oh,
of
fun.
Atlanta, Georgia area, and AJ and Jeff and all the folks in the
Yes.
band. We, matter of fact, we've had AJ and Jeff on as co-hosts before.
Yes.
So
Hey.
they're good friends of ours, and they're going to be on next week. to
Speaking of good
catch up with
friends,
them.
DC, there's a
Yes, sir.
special event coming up this weekend.
Yeah,
Rock
go ahead
and
tell
Roll
everybody
Rev.
about that.
Rock and
The
Roll
Rock and
Rev.
Roll
He's
Reverend.
going to be at Rhythm on the Rails in
Mhm.
Union City, Tennessee. And
Mhm.
if you've never been able to see the Rock and Roll Rev, you need to get out and see.
Unbelievable
We
energy.
were fortunate enough to meet him and all the members of the Roy Band,
Yes.
which you need to go see the Roy Band as well. Amazing individuals, do a great show. But the Rock and Roll Rev this Friday night in Union City, Tennessee, he's doing Rhythm on the Rails. We actually were going to try to do a live show from there, but wasn't able to work out the details. But Brady, just know, hey, we're there with you, brother.
We're
We
with you,
know
brother.
that you are
Yeah,
going to
it's gonna
rock
be
it out
awesome.
all night long. So,
Yeah.
folks, get out
Yes.
and see it.
Rock and Roll Rev. Look up his stuff on Instagram. He is a great guy, and good luck with that project. He's excited about that venture, and he's got a lot of talented musicians that are going to be
yes,
part of
very
that
much
band.
so.
So yeah.
Is he
Catch it.
playing on the rails like a train?
it's a
I
well,
like trains. I'm another nerd for trains. So
Yes. Yeah. I think it's
what
like
that would be so fun.
yeah, it would be.
Get on a train with the band.
Right.
well, that's the comment he said. If we were able to do our live broadcast, they'd probably run us all out
They'd
of
run
there
us out
on
of
the
on the
train.
rails.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
But
I
it's it's a big to do in Union City, and this is their
Sure.
kickoff where they do. I guess it's like a summer concert series
Yeah.
type deal.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so it's open for the.
I
for
was
all.
just being, train came to my head first.
Now
Just
listen.
I knew it wasn't a train, but
If anybody would try to pull that off, it would be
It
Brady.
would be Brady.
He would be on
Yeah,
top of the
yeah.
train
He
while
would
it's
be on
rolling
top
through
of
the
it.
that
track.
would be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, Hollywood
he brings
coming up
the-
with
he brings
promotion
the energy.
ideas. Here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can see it now.
Yeah.
Right.
I visualize it now. Wow.
Oh wow.
Don't fall.
Right.
That's right. That's right. Well, Hollywood, all the best to you. Safe in your
Yes.
travels. It was
Oh,
such
thank
an
you so
honor to
much.
meet
I do
you,
a lot of
and,
that. I'm home till June 1st, June 2nd. So this is good.
Good.
I'm
Good,
liking. I
good.
got a little
So
time.
Enjoy that. Yeah, enjoy that.
I do. I enjoy the downtime.
Yes.
It's good.
Right.
Thank
That's
you
right.
guys for having me on your show.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much for being on Hollywood, and we look forward to catching up with you in the
Yeah,
future.
we'll do that. We're family.
All
Yes,
right, absolutely.
you're part of the family now.
All right,
Smothered,
so
covered, and everything at Waffle House
That's
Friday
right.
Yeah,
morning on
covered
that's
DC.
it.
smothered.
Yeah,
That's
there it
it.
is.
Covered and smothered. All right, so for Hollywood, that is DH. I am DC, and we'll see you next week. And DC always leads us out by saying, keep playing those 80s, my friends, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, folks.
All
Bye,
right.
everyone.
Bye bye. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thanks, guys.